quick pick. Let's go and have a little look. We're making changes. Interesting. We're putting you at the back because people are suspended, I'm guessing, and tired. Is Julian back in? No. He's got you. I'm going to put you back in. I'm not worried that you're potentially out. Or do I? No. Let's put you here. So if you get a booking, you can come in. That seems fine. I think we're okay. I think this is the team again, right? There's not a lot of changes going on to the run in here. Hold on. You're in. Okay, fine. So that means you're on the bench. Okay. No chance to move top spot. I'm expecting you to deliver. Okay, let's get this underway. Recent form. They won. They lost one, I think. Here we go. Don't let us down, boys. You know what? I think I'm going to leave you guys in charge for a bit. I will be right back. Just bear in mind, I've been winning every game. So if you let us lose this is on you. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What's been going on? Why have they got the ball? Maybe our keeper will be happier if he fits into a social group and then... I left, lads, and this is what's happening. This is why Pep Linders can't be next Liverpool manager. You realise that? Let's have a bit of a go at him. Oh, it's almost half time. That shout is going to be completely pointless. Oh, hold on. Noah Rodriguez. Okay, bad news that. Bad news. Boys. Get your act together, bitches. Would I have liked Xavi as a manager? Yes, I would. The truth be told, I think I don't know enough about any of the managers that were in the equation. Is the simple answer. I know Xabi Alonso's doing very well. I know the Amaron or whatever his name is has been particularly particularly effective where he is. I don't know much about Slot, but again had a big impact. Truth be told, I don't know. I mean, obviously get in. Obviously it matters, right? It's huge. Getting the next manager right is huge. But I couldn't pick one out of all of those. Would I like Xabi Alonso? Yes, because out of all of the footballers I've seen, he was one of the most graceful with a football. When seeing footballers live, he was one where he had that ball at his feet, you knew it was going. It was not only going to be a great pass, it was often going to be a decisive pass. That was huge. And having him alongside Gerrard was huge for us. So with that being the case, would I have liked to have seen him back at Liverpool? Absolutely. Do I think he was the right man for the job? No idea. I don't know if there's a lot to choose between all of those managers that I've just mentioned. And I think that's the thing, right? There's not really a standout candidate of who you want in charge. I tell you what will be really interesting with Michael Edwards back, a sporting director really is what we've got in Hughes. It'll be interesting to know how that relationship works. Because Liverpool fans have always said Michael Edwards is the best thing since sliced bread, right? It'll be interesting to know. It'll be interesting to know how much of an impact he had on that, on that team. How decisive was he in making the decisions? What's going on here? They've got a corner. I don't like it. Keeper's got hold of it, I think. Good. Has the keeper got hold of it? I genuinely don't know. Don't think he had. I guess we're taking you off for Mads then, right? Let's try and encourage him, see if we can get anything out of this more than a point. Referee, Julian. Before he's getting there, Scott, get in. Is he onside? Get in, boys. What I would say is what Alonso has done in Germany is incredible. But then when you look at Hammer and what he did with Sporting was equally to knock those other teams off the top. It's they've all got their own little things about them where they've done something impressive. Yeah, I saw that. It'd be interesting to see how that goes. But I think the problem with a lot of football now is, all of these, not all of them, most of the YouTubers who talk about football often watch YouTube clips of football and then say this player's great at this player's great at that, or look at some stats and say this player is amazing at doing this and doing that, closing down, all of that, right? Because they've looked at some stats that say that, but it's such a weird thing. Like expected goals is one of those stats that means it means very little in the real world. Really, it's just it's a stat that's become popular. But I always see it on Twitter. I always see like this person made X number of blocks in a game. You're like, that doesn't really mean it. This one won 7 of their duels. But that doesn't mean anything because you don't know what those duels were like. Were they high quality? Were they important? Were they, what was the situation leading up to those things? And I think there's a massive difference between watching football live and watching football on telly because of the movement of footballers, the runs they make that you don't necessarily see on camera, but when you're watching football, you can see it. Equally, I think when you're watching football on telly, it's really easy to see passes, right? You think they should have passed it here, they should have done that, they should have done this. God damn it. It's almost impossible to see that on a football pitch, right? It's not the same view. Which is something that you don't think about too much when you're watching football, but being at ground level when things are happening that fast, seeing a run from one player in behind another player, getting the weight right, getting the delivery right, all of those things, huge. And that's what makes football difficult. So I just find it difficult I think most of the pundits who talk about football on the telly are generally rubbish. I hate to say it, I think Gary Neville is pretty good. And I think then you add that to sort of a group of YouTubers who are looking at stats, aren't necessarily watching football, aren't necessarily watching the football that they're talking about, right? There's no way everybody can watch every football match. So, when they start talking about these players, like he's a fantastic centre half, he does this, he does that, I wonder how many have actually watched them. But it gets views and it makes money, right? So you can understand how and why it happens, and a lot of the time it's also just about clickbait and some of those things as well. So but yeah, it's one of those. Football's such a weird area because everyone can have their own opinion on it, and there's not one single opinion that's right. Yeah, all I can say is I'm delighted. I'm delighted that Mourinho was nowhere near any of those discussions. That's all I will say. Can we blow the whistle, please, ref? Awesome. We'll absolutely take that. People are going to talk about that comeback for ages. Well, I will. We are top of the league by a single point with, 6 games to go? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. It was a huge win for us, that. If we'd have, we managed to beat the team we absolutely had to. I mean, bear in mind, these guys are on 31 points as well. It's still nowhere near done. But we are coming into the last 6 games. I'd love to finish the season tonight, but I don't know if it's going to happen. We've got, how long have we been going for? An hour and 50 minutes. What qualifying stage? We don't. This is the first division. There's a Premier League above us. We don't. Yeah, we've got to get promoted to then be in with a chance of getting in those things. So even that is not anywhere near where we need to be. It's one for the long term, this. Yeah. Well, it's quite funny, right? When we were in the Swedish Premier League, we weren't doing that badly. We got the sack, and the best league we could get a job in, not necessarily the best league, was Iceland. Supporters delighted with your club's vision progress. Remain in the first division. We've passed it. Beautiful. Yeah, we are part-timers, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's one of the things that makes a massive difference when you go full-time, right? Because everyone wants more money. Is such a tough one. I do like these little projects, though, because essentially any free player can improve your team, really. You don't have to go and spend money, which makes the only thing that matters is the wages you're paying. Yeah, it's a fairly large step back in where we were. 10th place and then 4th place we've got coming up. Okay. Oh, lots of changes coming in. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, man. Yeah, no, but I think you were talking about Champions League money. I think it's still the same, right? That's the goal. if you can get anywhere near those competitions, in Scandinavia especially, in Football Manager, it can accelerate everything so quickly, because any kind of qualifying for any of those competitions is the biggest achievement. So I do think staying here and getting close is important, unless a really good job offer comes along. But we've got to get promoted, and then we've got to perform in the league. One thing I would say, what's really interesting about this is if we go and look at our team, right, if we go and look at our squad and look at how much we're paying out on wages, right, our highest wage is £625 for a player who's got 2.5-star ability in connection to the rest of our team and the league we're in. The players we brought in are a Fori, who's 4-star, £400. Scott, who's 3-star, £375. We brought you in 3-star. You're not too bad. Julian, we brought in £325. Right, so that gives you an indication as to where we are and what money we're spending. If we go and look at our closest rival and have a look at their team, £1,400, because they got relegated from the Premier League. You know, we're talking most of their team are on more money than our highest paid player. In fact, all of their team are on more money than our highest paid player. It's such a gulf in where we are and what we're doing. If you go and look at the team in third place, even they are in the same boat. You know, we got promoted from the lower league last season. I wasn't here for that, but we got promoted last season. So the fact that we are where we are is huge. But we're so far over budget, it's scary. Okay, what have we got going on? Julian's back in, Madsen's in, Danky's in, Wiki is in. What's wrong with Scott? Where's Scott? Get back in there. We're not having him up top. Okay. I think this is us. We're back to... We've got no link here. That's a bit... Well, why are you in midfield? What's happening here? What's going on? You're tired. Why aren't you in midfield? I think I'm going to go with this. Which means I can put you back in there, right? For now. Okay, here we go, boys. Carry on from where you left off. We can do that, right? I was really excited to play Manor Lords because it's right up my street, that kind of game. And it came out, what, a week ago now? Still, I downloaded it on release day. I still haven't played it because I've been playing this. I don't know why, but for some reason, coming to this team has really piqued my interest. I have no idea why, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's because we're winning. You know, if we got promoted and we lost every game, I'd be like, no, I can't do this. But we're winning, so I can't complain too much. Go on, Julian. Ooh. You're about to buy it. If you've got Game Pass, it's on there, just so you know. So if you weren't, rather than spend the 25 quid or whatever it is, you could always pick up Game Pass for a month, give it a go. I appreciate it, mate. I think from Iceland as well, it's the fact that the seasons are quick is nice. Julian is trying to get there. He's not going to get there. There is Julian again. Whips the ball in. Danks at the back post. Puts it wide. A little bit worried about this. I'm going to lie. Oh no. An injury to one of our best players. That is not good news. We're interested in Van der Ven. Interesting. I don't know if that's true. I think Liverpool won't spend that kind of money on one player. I think those days have gone. I mean, maybe, especially with the Van Dijk connection, but I do wonder if Van Dijk might be on the move. Maybe not this season. I don't know how long he's got left on his contract. But I do wonder if he might be out the door with Klopp or a season after Klopp. It could be quite a big season of change, I think. Obviously, changing the manager is massive, but I just wonder if some of those players who have been there for long are thinking maybe it's time to try something new. Dank, what a run. Scott, get in. Huge. How many goals is that this season? He's in double figures yet? What a run by Danky, by the way. You know what I would love? If anyone is in chat who speaks Icelandic, can you please tell me how to pronounce half of my team's names and half of the teams we're playing? I won't remember it, but I'm guessing Danky isn't his name. But I can't help it. It's the only thing I've got. Like this dude's name over here, wherever he is. Achenchab? I'm guessing it's not that. Achencab? I've got no idea. I think we're doing well, but we can find another gear. This is a very good first performance. Keep it up. Scott was our first signing, I think. And Scott was our first signing not because of the name. I feel a bit weird saying Scott quite as much as I have been. He's an American. He looked good. He was better than what we had. Let's have a little look at him. This is what made me think we should sign Scott. I didn't know the rest of his stats. I got him on trial, but this I saw and was like, that we've got to go for that, right? At this level, that's huge. But we're into 10 goals. Hence why he's now playing for us. Is those mental stats were like, at this level, it's got to be worth a try. Well in. I do like how much we win the ball back. I mean, obviously it means we're knackered at the end of a game, but well in. Great block. Ooh, we got a bit lucky. We got a little bit lucky. We need another goal. 60 minutes in. How are we looking? Some tired players at the back. We should make some changes. That was a terrible pass. I think that's the other thing. We've got some players. We're trying to play this like win the ball back high up the pitch, play decisive passes. Oh, we don't really have the players for it. If I'm really honest, they're doing well in this league because they're better than most other leagues, but we don't really have the players to be doing it, if I'm honest. That was probably an error. Hold on. Can I undo that? I hate one-goal leads so much. I mean, I prefer to be in a one-goal lead than not, but in this game, especially with our leaky defence, is not ideal. Thanks. Come on. Coming back in. Back post. It's there. Get in. We've just brought him on. Callow Carstensen. Huge. We needed that as well. Look at him arrive from the back stick. What a leap. Gosh. Have some of that. Thanks with the corner. Ooh, we've hit the bar. Julian. What happened? He was offside. I see what happened here. Yeah, hopefully it's getting to the time. This is the point I love in the season, where we have to think about bringing up the other stats from the other games. We have to bring up the little league table, where as it stands, league table, get in. 12th goal of the season. Yeah, we have to bring up the little league table. I can't remember how to do it. Do we do it over here? Is this it? No. Do we do it? Oh, it's in the thingamajig screen, right? But does that mean we have to hide something over here? It does, right? I think we have to lose something. I guess I can lose my formation. I know what formation I'm playing. Oh my goodness. It's huge. What a time to bring that up, by the way. Beautiful. Another one in the bag. Hopefully another clean sheet. Good work. Winning a good performance. Love that. Let's have a little look at what this means. So 17 games gone. We are looking good. I didn't even see KA were losing as well. Huge. You're injured out for 4 to 5 weeks now. That's rough. You're looking a little jaded. I'm not going to suggest we rest you. You were great in front of goal. Okay. Let's have a little look at the league table. So 31 points, 33 points. Huge. You've got a game in hand. Don't worry too much about that. Next one's going to be a tough one, though. 4th place. When does the season actually end? 18th of September. Okay. And we're a month away. Fine. Okay. God, I wish I could play uncopyrighted music or copyrighted music. We're playing uncopyrighted music, I suppose, on stream. That would be lovely. Okay, Felix has just learned how to speak Icelandic. Where did we send him out on loan? I can't remember. These guys. Wonder how he's doing. Rightio, let's crack on with the next game. Fourth and then third. Oof. Oof. Tough one for the run-in. Who are the rest of our games against then, I wonder? So we've got fourth and then third, and then we've got you guys who are in seventh. We've got you guys in sixth, and then you guys in 12th. Okay. Election fever. Chairperson Aaron Rolfsson looking for a second turn. I don't know who any of these people are, if they're any good. Okay. Hopefully they come in with lots of money. I'm guessing not. You want to be sold. That is not going to happen. You want us to develop youth. We don't have any youth players. I mean, we're playing Julian. He's like 18. Right? Does that not count? He's up to 3.5k. It's huge. Okay. Clubs in Iceland set to release youth players. I mean, I want to scout all of these, right? Really? Can I do that? I don't know if I've got the budget for it. Not enough scouting budget. I mean, let's try that. This is going to be a mess in our squad for a bit. What? Okay, so they've all gone on trial. Yeah, I don't want to try and sign them until they've been here and we've had a little peek, right? I believe in giving these footballers another chance. They should be given an opportunity, right? We should have another little look at them if their clubs didn't think they were good enough. What have we got here? We're about to break our goal record. No. New first division record, number of goals in a single campaign. Plundered an incredible 40 goals this season. You know what? The assistant can go this week. Can't be bothered. Okay. Do it. Okay, let's get into the next game. This could be a bit of an issue, so we're going to have to start playing Madsen. We've got Julian on the bench. We're desperate to play you up front. I don't want to play you up front. I want you to be at the back. Maybe we put you in here. I mean, you are quite tired. We'll play without you as much as I like you. We'll play without you. I think this is okay. It's not the best. It's not the best team we've ever put out, but I think we go with it. Hope this is enough to see us over the line. Carry on your performance, you'll do well. That's the same thing we said last week. We literally haven't done a team talk for the last 2 weeks. Oh, they're starting with someone injured. Holy crap. I will never do that unless I have no other choice. Ooh, good hands, Keeps. Come on, boys. 20 minutes in, sod all has happened. Ooh, well done, Rodriguez. I thought you were going to lose that ball. Don't like a centre-half being booked, I will say that. Afori out to Pedrup. Referee, thanks. Ooh. Whips it goalwards. Look at these, they've got advertising boards and everything. What the heck's happening? Ugh. Okay. Come on, boys. We've got to almost to half-time and done absolutely nothing. Look at this. Incisive pass through the middle of the pitch. We've lost the ball. And our midfielder's nowhere to be seen. And they're in. Keeps... Well, that was rough. I tell you who was incisive. They were. This wouldn't have happened if we were playing Heidenwiki. Not another one. Oh God. They've got two players called R. Hayes. What the heck? What's that all about? Boys, we need to get to half-time without conceding another, please. We have not been very good. Ooh, I feel like we might have been a tad overconfident. Let's get the man on. Julian's on the pitch. I suspect we'll win now. Now Julian's on. What is that? Other than the worst pass you could have played. Well, you know what we do want to do? Oof. Well, no, Madsen into the box. The worst shot ever. Okay, good. Well, I suppose it was on target. Or do I not like this? Ooh. Let's go attacking, 60th minute. Ooh. Tiny Wiki. Her and you, him. Ugh. Well, our little lead at the top was short-lived. Afori. Why would you pass it straight back? There's so much room to turn. Okay, we'll try and get the ball closer to the goal. Julian, our danger man. Look at him go. Get in. Huge. What a player Julian is. Sorry, Scott, I can't take you off. Just too important. Smashes it home. I mean, we have to go for it, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we didn't have to go for it. I take it all back. Oof. Four minutes. Look how tired we are. Oh, God, get off the pitch. Boys, come on. Run, Pildrup. That's not even remotely running. That's the ball. Is he onside? Ah. Are you sure he was off? Last 3 minutes. Ball into the box. Scott, hit it. Ah. What a save. I think it was going wide anyway, but what a save. Come on. Wiki, this is your chance. Why are you doing a flick there? What's that all about? Get the ball forward. Not that far forward. Surely he was offside, right? Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. Oh no. I got greedy going all out attack. What the hell are you not doing? It's all over. It's all over. We gave it our all. We're a little bit unlucky. Oh man. Trust the process, boys. We're going to be so tired for our next game, and we're back to where we were previous game, right? Ouchie. Okay. We're in the playoffs at least, right? That's good news. What have we got to say to the press, I wonder? Julian picked up the Player of the Match award. If the rest of the team, he was brilliant. Got one of the best attacking records in the league. It's a mixture of mentality and quality. We rank among the league leaders in fouls. It's our style. How important has Julian been this season? He has 12 assists. He's been very, very good. Do you have a good relationship? I don't really know him. Probably have said we don't stay out of the way. Can you explain your tactical style? I believe football should be played a certain style and a certain way. There you go. Perfect. I can't believe we're back to where we were. You're set for an assist bonus. We can't afford that.